Dana Bash yesterday on State of the Union, at the end of it, she said that two cartoons made an impression on her. One was where the cartoonist sort of made fun of the signal problem with Hegseth and all these other guys put in sensitive information, classified information in a signal chat. And the way the cartoon did it just kind of made it, just one of those things. The other thing is that she did the cartoon of them talking about Democrats. And it's about Bernie Sanders saying we didn't turn left enough. And what they show is that Democrats turned left and went over the bridge and fell into the river or the ocean or whatever. And people might look at that cartoon and say, well, I tell you what, let me just play the piece first, and then we'll take it on the other side.
Two political cartoons that caught our eye this week. Here's a sheep among the wolves in Donald Trump's war room, courtesy of Rob Rogers. Plus, Senator Bernie Sanders suggesting that Democrats needed to turn further left after the party already drove off the bridge. That's Michael Ramirez of the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
All right. Anybody that's looking at that cartoon, first of all, they discount the severity of what was done by the Trump administration by conducting the type of business, military business that they did on Signal. Okay, it's a cartoon. They made fun of it, understood. But Dana Bash picking it up the way she did, in contrast to the Democratic one, it left a sour taste in my mouth for this reason. The idea that you will pick up a cartoon that says, well, Democrats turned hard left and they think they didn't turn left enough is a ludicrous comparison. It's a ludicrous assessment of what occurred in the last election. It shows a mindless disregard for reality. The truth of the matter is that Democrats never did turn anywhere leftward in this election, in many elections. I'll be honest. Biden was more leftward in his legislation than Kamala Harris actually campaigned. That's a statement of fact. The truth of the matter is, when asked what people want, the Democratic Party is not near left enough to support the American people. And when you specifically ask them what they want health care. They want good Social Security. They want all these things. They want family care. They want child care. They want to have all these things affordable. They want a minimum wage that is a living wage. They want to have good drinking water. They want all these things. You poll them, and all of these things are north of 60%. But our media is allowed to tell Americans that somehow the Democratic Party has gone too left. Too left for what? Oh, well, you guys not only talking about that, but you're also talking about trans. What's left about saying, listen to people's humanity? Don't go killing trans folk. Oh, well, they support the gay agenda. No, we support the agenda of human beings. We have allowed the right to corrupt the media via the techniques of the Powell Memo, the Heritage Foundation, the Cato Institute, and all these institutions to simulate the fallacy of what progressives specifically and Democrats in the aggregate represent. The big problem with Democrats, and this is true, and that cartoon gets it right in that one regard, they didn't turn left enough. Because what Americans need is a change that shows they will get a better part of this economy. They will be able to be true participants in an economy, true participants in their own healthcare, true participants in society, and not have to go through the pains, the aches of continuously transferring their wealth to the middle class. Tariffs, transfer of wealth to the middle class. Doge, transfer of wealth to the middle class as the government comes in, or as the private sector comes in to take over all those laid off workers. What you get? Lower paid workers, and that differential in pay goes directly to the shareholders and the corporate executives. Look, there is no doubt here, folks. That that cartoon that you see there was simply placed to continue the indoctrination, to make people vote against their interest, having the false belief that Dems are too left, that progressives are too left. Look, the only Dems that are not left enough are the neoliberal Dems. But all the rest really want to get where the American people are. And you know what? By hook or crook, we're going to get there.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.